Good morning, everyone. And if you're new here, my name is Kim. And I'm just getting ready to get this bad boy on a smoker. It's a 9-pound pork shoulder that I have just covered with garlic salt and pepper. And we're going to be heading out to the smoker. I've got it fired up. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. So it should take 8 to 10 hours. So let's head out to the smoker. So on the smoker, I just have some Kingsburg charcoal briquettes, and then I have some mesquite chunks, and I also have some hickory, and just a touch of apple, and of course my coffee, because it's going to be a long day smoking this. The smoker's smoking pretty good now, coming up to temperature. I like to smoke it at about 250. We're just about there. It's a nice smoke going. Smells really good already. Don't even have it on there yet. We're going to put this on the barbecue, or on the smoker, and we're going to smoke it for about 8 to 10 hours. I do it until it's about 160 degrees for the internal temperature, and then I will wrap it in aluminum foil, and I will put it back on for usually 2 to 3 hours after that, and then I'll pull it off the smoker and let it sit for an hour before we eat. So we'll come back when our smoker's up to temperature and we're getting it on the smoker. Okay, so we're all ready, up to temperature. Let's smoke. Put this on. Okay, on the barbecue, on the smoker. I like to put it on the left side, furthest away from the heat box, because we don't want to cook it fast. We want to cook it low and slow. And we're going to keep the heat at about 250. And we'll see you back here in a little bit. And until then, we're going to go over and let the chickens out, because they can hear me over here and they are all screaming. The roosters are squawking. They all want to be let out this morning, so we'll head over there. Yeah, they definitely sound like they all want to come out. And there's Peanut Puppy. You can smell the smoker. She's looking for the smoked pork already. Are you smelling the air? Huh? Does that smell good? It's going to be a while before it's ready. Okay, well, the roosters are crowing, ready to come out. Everybody's noisy. Sounds like everybody's wanting to eat breakfast. Be nice, Rocky. Rocky, be nice. My crazy rooster. He has to breed everybody first thing in the morning. Good morning, Bertha. You gonna get some water? That's my Brahma. That's Miss Bertha. That's Rocky the Rude Rooster. And this Sadie girl. This is my Brahma. There's a couple others that haven't come out yet. Kind of hard to see in there. It's still dark. There's Miss Willow looking out the window. You gotta come out, Miss Willow. And there's Evie. She's my old girl. She's about 5 years old now. She's a black copper Moran. There's Andrew, the other rooster. He used to be Little Orphan Annie, and then he started growing, so now he's Little Orphan Andrew. Yeah, you know your name. We named him that because at birth he was the only chicken that hatched. So he was my little orphan from the start. Looked like a little female, so we named him Annie, but now he's Andrew. I'm going to check out some of the babies. If you've been following me, I had a bunch of babies in the house that had hatched. And then just recently moved them outside. There's one of them right there. There's another one right there. This is Trixie. She's about 2 years old, but she's a mini chicken. She's a Millie Flared Yuckle, but she's smaller than some of the babies that are out here. Here comes all the babies out of the house. Yeah, babies. Are you kids hiding in the house? Good morning, little ones. It's only their second night outside. Only second night outside, so they're still not too sure what to think about the outside world. But they all seem to be doing good. Egg back there in the corner I gotta collect. That's probably Trixie's egg. And right there is Pixie. She's a silky Millie Flared Yuckle mix. She was hatched last year. She's also a little mini. All the babies are getting big. There's some barred rocks right here. What are you doing, little one? It's a golden laced Wyandotte. This is a splash Wyandotte. Are you guys all looking at the camera? Some salmon flavor ales. Pull up, babies. They're all running up to me. They want to be held. There's my little frizzle. There's another salmon flavor. Another barred rock. What you doing, babies? Huh? You come out and eat and drink? Breakfast time. Okay. Let my other ones out. Put this back up so they can't get out. That's Chloe, she's a frizzle. This is Winston, my rooster, he's also a frizzle. And Millie, my little white silky. And that is Cottontail, he's another silky rooster, he's a silky splash. His daddy took second at the National Western Stock Show when we showed him. That's little Curly Sue. And that's Bailey. She's a Polish. A little red. Oh, there's little Swinger. We named her Swinger because she likes to swing on the swing. And there's Dottie over there. She's a speckled Sussex. Good morning, Winston. I hear you crowing. Are you saying good morning, huh, buddy? Where did Lucy go? She escaped behind me, huh? Did she get out? Yep, there you go. Did you escape, Lucy? Come on, Lucy. You gotta go back. Come on. You gotta go back in. Lucy's a Polish. Dottie always escapes every time I open the gate. Got one more escapee behind me digging a hole. Little Red, what are you doing? Are you looking for bugs? Huh? Are you looking for bugs? Yeah, come on. Go back in your pen. That's a good girl. No, Dottie, you gotta stay in. Well, that's some of our chickens. We still got a bunch of babies left in the house that aren't quite ready to go out, still too young. So we'll come back and check on the smoker in a little bit, and I'll keep you updated and let you see what it's looking like. So I'll see you back in about an hour for an update on the pulled pork we're gonna smoke. So it's been about an hour and a half since we put the pork shoulder on the smoker, and we got a good bed of coals in there. I just added some more charcoal and wood chips. I like to hit it hard with wood chips right at the beginning, and then I back off later on. The first 2 or 3 hours I give it a lot of smoke just to get that good flavor. Close this back up. Take a peek at this real quick. Oh, it's looking good. Only an hour and a half and it looks good already. That's gonna be yummy tonight. I'm also gonna make some homemade potato salad and some deviled eggs to go with it. So I'm gonna head back in the house and work on my potato salad. And I'll see you back here in a couple hours for another update. Okay, so we are 6 hours in, and we're getting ready to check the pork roast, pork shoulder. Ooh, doesn't that look yummy? Look at the bark on that. Ooh, that is pretty. Now, I wish you had smell-o-vision. It smells so good. Look at that. Oh, that looks good. Gonna stick the thermometer in, see what we're sitting at. Reaching for 160, and then I will wrap it in 2 layers of aluminum foil and continue to cook it for about 3 or 4 more hours. Well, 2 or 3 more hours usually. Depends on how hungry we are. It's smelling really good. I just got the potato salad and deviled eggs all done. Yeah, we're pretty close. I think I will probably go ahead and pull it and wrap it, because it's going to continue to cook in the aluminum foil. And I will bring you back after I get it all wrapped up, show you what it looks like, and later on we'll show you what it looks like when we cut into it. It's gonna be juicy. It looks so good. Oh, it smells really good. I'm hungry now. And apparently little Trixie girl is not happy that the babies are in her coop, because I just looked in here, and if you look back there, she laid her egg outside. She never does that. So apparently she's protesting having babies in her coop. Are you unhappy, Trixie girl? Yeah, are you unhappy? Are you mad because there's babies in your coop? Get used to it. It's gonna be there for a couple more weeks. Okay? Just thought y'all wanted to see. Okay, so it's all wrapped up now. I wrapped it in 2 layers of aluminum foil. Make sure nothing leaks out and all the juices stay in. And I'm going to cook it for an additional 2 hours. Sometimes I go 3 hours, but as late as it's getting and smelling really good, I'll probably just go 2 hours. So we'll see you back in a couple hours when it's done, and I'll show you what it looks like. And I also crank up the heat. I stopped using charcoal for the last 2 hours. I just throw some chunks of logs in here that we had from a tree that fell in my backyard last year. So you can always add more charcoal if you want, but I'm not going to waste charcoal. So I just throw some logs on here, and I tend to keep the temperature about 325 for the last 2 hours.